Okay, let's talk about Marvel's latest TV offering, Moon Knight, starring Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke. I know this is the reason everyone's come to listen to our podcast, so we've kept them waiting for almost an hour. Let's talk about Marvel. I don't know, you might not know this, but like, I'm very open about it on the podcast. I love Marvel, I love MCU, so that like, I'm not, we can be multifaceted. I can,
I love
I,
the moon, so I feel like this is a good
why do you love the moon?
meet. It's a good meeting. It's just nice, man. It's
I
just
mean,
like it doesn't do too much.
I would prefer the moon to the sun. I don't like the sun. I don't
Yeah,
like
the
so.
moon doesn't do too much,
If you
but
had
it's,
to
it's
pick one,
like
it's just
bright when
there.
it's bright. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's just there.
yeah.
Like,
Sometimes you can take a break and just be half. And like,
yeah,
doesn't have to give you its full self. Like, it's not always like the sun
it's
is
like
always
I
imposing. Like, here is me, all
yeah,
of me, but the moon can just be like,
all of
I'm
me.
half. You
The
know
moon
what?
is like
I'm going to
I
be quarter
can't
this year.
today.
Like, yeah,
I
it's just
can't
like that's
today.
fine.
Yeah,
Sometimes it allows his background dancers shine. Like, let the stars just shine. He's
hundred
like,
percent.
I'm going to take a step back. You're right. I like this agenda. Yeah,
Yeah,
moon over
yeah.
over sun. Um,
Moon over sun all day.
so just bit of backstory. I do not know anything about the Moon Knight character apart from what I've seen like on Twitter. Like I know he's very interesting in the comics, but I don't really know much about the character apart from that. So and that's good because like, it's a change of pace for me. I don't want to go out and research all about Moon Knight. So I'm trying to hear what the show wants to tell me. But yeah, what did you think of the premiere episode 1 of Moon Knight?
I didn't care for it.
Oh my god! So I've done research before bringing you on the podcast. Oh my god! What are your
I
problems? What are your problems?
it just did very little for me. And I know, I get it. It's like it's not even a slow burn. It's like, it's a character study. We're supposed to get into his character and like show his perspective and blah. I don't show me some ass kicking. I
Yeah,
want to see something.
but it's the first episode.
I know. That's why I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed as well.
So it's not like
like, yeah,
no,
no,
go
like I
ahead.
feel like streaming and the internet has just made me this instant gratification whore, and Moon Knight
It
just
sounds like
doesn't
what
give
you're
me
saying is
that.
that you are being very plot driven, as in Nigeria.
No, it's not even the plot. I just want to see
You want action.
some action.
So this is not like a problem against the show. It's about the episode. Like
No, the show
you
is
can still
good.
like the show.
It was objectively a good episode. I was engaged
Yeah,
from start to finish, and I like the
yeah.
acting. I like the characters. I love the set design. I love the use of London as a character. It does feel like a character in the thing. I like Konushu. Konushu is snarky. She,
That's the voice, right?
yeah, the voice. They are
Voiced by
snarky, and
F. Murray Abraham, which is like okay,
come on, man, a legend.
incredible
So it's
voice.
just like
Yeah,
incredible voicing. It's just like it works. It works really well. Even the sort of psychological slash maybe like minor horror elements work well, like the elevator scene. It's
hmm.
nice. It's a good show. I just want to see that man fight.
So okay, like I mean, we can tell that now I'm big. I'm turning into MCU stan right in front of your face. But so you like the drama aspect, just don't like the action aspect.
I know the action is good as hell. I just haven't seen it yet, and that hurts
Yeah, no,
me
that's what
because
I
it's
was
the
gonna say
first episode. Yeah.
because if that's your case, then that's good because it's gonna obviously gonna have more action. Like I
Oh,
think this show is
100%.
rated. I think on Disney Plus rated 16, so like it's obviously gonna have more
Mm,
action. So I guess you just have to
I'm
an extra
blood.
week or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
apparently.
Also, like I
Um,
think what's really interesting is that his in the comic books he doesn't have any powers per se.
do you think he has powers here?
So he 100% he has powers. Yeah.
I mean, we
I
haven't
mean,
seen any
just
powers, I guess.
the way the
Also,
costume
that's
comes
not
on.
in the comic book. How does he wear it in
Nah,
like
he just
Batman?
wears that. He wears it. He wears it.
Oh,
So the way the costume comes on is very indicative of the fact that he'll have powers. Also, like some of the jumps I've seen in the trailer, it's just like this guy has powers.
fair enough. Yeah.
I think there's a
Um,
part in the trailer where people are shooting at him and he's sort of using his cape
hmm.
to block that. I'm just like
Okay,
powers.
I won't completely call you out because I do like I understand where you're coming from in terms of like the episode was like it was slow. It didn't make me not care
Mm.
for it. That's a bit harsh, but like it wasn't.
Yeah.
it was different, and I felt it was different even from the first scene because I think it's just something that like I don't think any other Marvel show has done so far, which is like it's actually putting the villain front and center from the beginning.
Mm.
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
maybe there'll be a bait and switch in episode 4, and we find out Ethan Hawke is not the main villain or whatever. But first of all, Ethan Hawke is in a Marvel TV show. What is going on in
Come
life?
on.
What is going on?
Here,
Um,
here we are.
this is what I live for. But yeah, no, it's like it starts with Ethan Hawke's character. Like I think at the very least, it's not going to be a Hawkeye situation or a Falcon and Winter situation where like the villain becomes the villain in episode 5. I mean, Loki did that, but Loki
Mm.
did it greatly. But like, so I like that because it was like, okay, this is the character, this is the antagonist, and that is that. So it felt different. And yeah, you're right. It's definitely more of a character study, and they left really. I mean, there was some fighting, I guess, in when he woke up in wherever he woke up, but like left really the punching and all that
Yeah.
till the end.
Yeah.
Um, but I like that he didn't come and because it's a very different podcast if you came on and you're like, yeah, this is a terrible show and I hate it. But
No,
at
it's
least
not a terrible show.
at
It's a
least
good show.
your problem will be solved in few weeks, in at least by next week. So
Yeah.
that's nice.
It's yeah, I mean, it's not even a problem. It's just I think I realized that like the Marvel shows have to sort of put a solid story arc together in 6 episodes,
Mm-hmm.
which isn't easy. Um but at the same time, I've seen Falcon, I've seen Wonder Vision, I've seen Loki, probably one or two, Hawkeye, and my main takeaway is that damn, these shows are slow at the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, this is probably going to even be slower because all those other
Yeah.
guys we know them. This is the first character that
Mm-hmm.
they're introducing for the first time on a Disney
Hundred
show. So
percent.
like, this is
Yeah.
like honestly, I was very surprised that we saw. I can't remember his name again, but the Moon Knight character in his costume in the first episode.
Mm.
Oh, because that was like seeing the character wear his costume in the first 20 minutes in a movie or whatever, maybe even first 15 minutes.
See,
Like, I
that's
was very
that.
surprised about that.
That's why I think this movie is going to be plot driven in a good way. By the way, I don't think
Mm-hmm,
all
mm-hmm.
plot driven movies are, but I think you could. Yeah, I think it's
Oh
going
yeah,
to be
no, yeah,
dope
like plot, yeah.
because yeah, they've definitely like sort of rearranged the introduction style of characters and elements in
Mm-hmm,
it.
mm-hmm,
Getting the costume in the first episode, Ethan Hawke, just showing that he has access to a sort of badass side of himself that we haven't really seen yet.
mm-hmm, yeah.
And yeah, so
I
it's
don't
it's
even know
all
if
it's
Ethan
all
Hawke's
very
character
interesting.
is. Do you know if his character is based on a comics character or is he a new creation?
No, he's based on a comic book character, but he's a minor comic book character.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think he was even like a Moon Knight villain. I think he was just like a throwaway villain.
Yeah,
I can't remember his
yeah.
name.
I think I even like. I don't know if I was surprised. Just the fact that like you said, the powers, but just like when he kills that woman, I was like, oh wait, this okay.
Hmm.
There's some mysticism in this show. That's fair enough. Okay, I wasn't expecting that, but it definitely. I think it was a weird change of pace for me. Like
Mm.
this would have probably been a good show to release 1 and 2 in the same week.
Thank you. That's what I
That
thought when
would,
I watched
that
this.
would have, yeah, this would have
That's
been a
what
good
I
show
thought
to
when I
release
watched
one
this.
and two in the same week because
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, maybe they want to extend it for six
Yeah.
weeks. But like, I'm interested. I'm very intrigued to see where because this is like Oscar Isaac and Ethan Hawke, two of the best working actors right now. Some of their directors that they have on board are quite good, and it's just like,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm a Marvel stan, so like I will fight for them to death. But like, it's like, I mean, not stupidly, not there are some blunders. But my point is, they're not destroying they're not destroying the world. Let's calm down. Anyway,
I think the main character in Moon Knight that we're just trying to understand right now is his British accent or his Oscar Isaac's
it
British
is
accent.
it is. Should we talk about it? Should we talk about it quickly?
I
So
mean, it's just yeah. You first, please.
so I'm someone like I've said it before on the podcast that I don't really care about accents. Like for
Yeah,
example, my co-host Obiora hates like Don Cheadle's accent in the Ocean's trilogy.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. All right, like it's like
eh, I'm
what
like,
it's
I'm
it's
like,
like the one accent that a black man in the UK would never have.
I'm like, it's fine, it's fun. I don't care. Like, I think the movie is in on the joke, but there's something about
Yeah.
this one. I don't know if it's, and also I found out something that really broke my heart, and I don't know if on one hand, it broke my heart, but on the other hand, it like is very, very impressive just from filmmaking point of
Mm-hmm.
view. And mention how London is a character in the show.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't shoot anything in London.
Oh,
Like
where they shoot it?
I'm assuming I'm gonna assume all of it is Atlanta. But like Oscar Isaac was like he spent
Oh,
0 days in London. I mean, I had
that
a
is
feeling
wild.
because watching the episode,
That is
there was a shot
wild.
of Tottenham Court Road Station, and I was like, "That's not Tottenham Court Road Station. That's not correct." But like,
Yeah,
everything else
that
just seemed
doesn't look
legit.
anything like
Everything else seemed legit. The bosses, I was like, "Oh wait, this." Is, and then when I found out it was not shot in London, I was like, "Oh." So that part I was angry, but also like filmmaking, man, production design, well done. Like,
Yeah,
you give
fair
them their
enough.
raises. So yeah, his accent is
Oh,
like,
they
I mean,
shot in Hungary and Budapest
oh,
and
maybe because
they
of
shot.
COVID.
Yeah, they
Maybe that's
shot.
why they put the shit
At,
in London.
they shot in Jordan for 1 week, but yeah, the rest of it was in Atlanta, like you said.
Yeah, so I guess
That's
Jordan
interesting.
stood in for Egypt.
For
Yeah,
those scenes, for
yeah,
those scenes. Mm.
yeah. So like, I mean, yeah, his accent. I mean, there's some words he uses. Where I'm like, I don't even know if they said chair. They said chairs a lot, and
Like
like yeah,
chairs.
there's a lot of
All
like
right, mate.
things
I'm
written
just
by
gonna go to
people
the
that
chimney.
people that are not rich. Is that your Dick Van Dyke? Is that your Dick Van Dyke impression?
That's my Dick Van Dyke.
Um,
It's me,
no.
the Moon Knight.
Yeah, but I'm also happy when like Mark. I think Mark is the real one, right? When he was, or not the other one at least, when he was like speaking American, I was like, yeah, he's an American accent. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, it gave me here like this. I don't know. This is most of I've referenced Venom on a podcast, but like it gave me like strong Venom vibes when F. Maria Abraham was speaking to him in the voice. I was like, this is like he's channeling his inner Tom
Mm,
Hardy. But
yeah.
I'm
It
very
was definitely it was definitely fun to watch.
yeah, I'm very intrigued to just see where the show could go because I think this is the first show like that felt at least Marvel were like go do what you want to do. So let's see how far that can really go. Like
Yeah,
how far is the Marvel leash essentially?
I think they've sort of got it down to a science where they have like a checklist, and if the
Mm-hmm.
director can meet everything in their checklist, they can do whatever else
Whatever
they
they
want to
want.
do with
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
characters.